Hello everybody. Welcome back to, well, getting everybody up to Gachikoi in Holocure. Today we're gonna try to get Ayunda Risu to Gachikoi. So let's see what she's got in store for us. Well, let's do it here first, I believe. Yamri. And let's open up the Holowiki. No, what's this called? Holocure wiki, there we go. I think I went through her last time already on what her abilities are and everything. Right, she's nuts. Okay, yeah. So she's got a multi-shot. Doing not that much special. Then we've got this stuff. Yeah, it's just more nuts, increased damage, increased speed. A haste in there, and increase attack size by 30%, double the hit limit, which apparently might be bugged, and the nuts bounce once when hitting the edge of the screen. Okay. And we've got big nuts, which is essentially her, well, essentially it is her special. Powerful thing that stuns targets for 3 seconds. Risu summons big nuts that slam down, dealing 400% damage to all targets around. Okay. And they launch non-stop nuts, which is her first ability. Defeating a target, there's a 50, 20, 25% chance that the target explodes into nuts that scatter, dealing 60, 80, 100% of main weapon damage each. Alright. Anything special about them? It launches 8 nuts, spread evenly, 200% area, speed 6, cooldown, limit, duration. Okay. These inflicts internal damage. Risu's main weapon has 10, 15, 20% chance to inflict the damage equal to 25% of a non-boss target's HP. This cannot be increased in any way, shape, or form. And they can only be affected, enemies can only be affected once every 3 seconds. Alright, and that every subsequent application doubles the timer. Okay. And we've got DLC. Gain a holo coin. After gaining 5 holo coins, create another Risu. Okay, so we want a money build essentially, which I've already prepared with these two. I might actually go for membership, because membership is really bloody good from what I heard. We'll see. We'll see whether that is something worth doing. So we've got those two. We might take that. We've got our scaling already. Yes, we have this one from Sciara. We've got the focus shades and that one. So the one that we could change is Nightly Milk, which I would not be opposed against. The only difference is the pickup range is already reduced by some piggyback, and this kind of negates that. That's the only one. And if I drop Nightly Milk and go for the membership, I might as well go for Kusugaki Shackles instead, or anything else. I might build a no negatives build. But I think we're going to start with this one for now. We're going to see how that goes. Weapon-wise, what collabs shall we take? Well, we are going to take Idle Concert, which requires this one, and that one, and we're probably not going to use this one, that's fine. standard build would be me commit. Maybe Snowflower Sake is out of the question, but Frozen Sea would be an option, which we already have. Me commit would be this one. We could drop this one. Right. What else? Both do those two, and we want to use range or multi-shot. What other multi-shots or range do we have? All of them, pretty much. Should we go for Bone Bros? I mean, Bone Bros isn't bad. Broken Dreams is not that good. Curse Ball, no. Eldritch Horror wouldn't be bad, to be entirely honest. Let's go with Eldritch Horror, because that is actually healing. Yeah, that's a 5% lifesteal. We're gonna go with Eldritch Horror here. And we're gonna drop Sausage whenever we can. Should have. Oh, we need a final one. So, for final ones, we have Pluck Type or CEO Spheres. Both of them are good. I'm not a big fan of X Potato, but both of those are perfectly fine. I think I'm gonna go with Pluck Type here. And we're gonna drop Dagger. And Sausage is the one that we are going to eliminate once we are in the game. And with that, we should be good to start. Alright. Well then. Let's go. Risu, there you are. She's also Witch's outfit in the other one. We're going to go stage mode. We have cleared this, have cleared that. We need two hard ones. We're going to go Grassy Plains and Hollow Office. As we've learned, the shield isn't really that helpful. Potion always works. That was close. We're going to go with Elite Bucket right away. Because we are getting that enchanted. Alright. 2 hits on that. 4. We don't want headphones. Oh, I still have Nurse's Horns on? I can probably remove Nurse's Horns because I don't need that. I'm going to use it for now. But yeah, that's something that I definitely do not want to keep in here. Because, yeah, that is the power of Risu. Let's eliminate energy drink and let's get the DLC. And let's eliminate researcher's code. Although I probably could have gone with researcher's code instead of the horns. That's fine. Let's get nuts here. Just to get the extra damage in. The haste looks really good. And yeah, we now have a second Risu on screen already. Freeze one, we're going to take that. That's a good question. I'm going to take Credit Card, but I kind of want to hold Spider Cooking. Both of those are good. The Spider Cooking is especially good in the beginning. And, well, we don't have Axe yet. So I might not use that right away. I might go, no, I'm going to go with Glow Stick. I want to hold Glow Stick. Why didn't we hold it? Oh. Didn't pay enough attention there. We're going to keep that till the end. This one is going to be the last one to go for. How will we roll here? BL Book. BL Book is for Frozen Sea. That is not the worst choice. I do have Idlesong, don't I? Yeah, I do, because I had that already selected. So let's go BL Book for now. So the one weapon that we actually need to get is either song. The rest, it's good if we have them. Not the worst if we don't. Let's reroll here on something new. Super chat time. Yeah. As you can see, we don't have enough yet to actually trigger up to 3 resources. Can barely get 2, but then at some point. So now we don't care what items we get, so long as it's anything on our list. Not good enough. We're gonna go Spider Cooking here. Spider Cooking is great in the game. Actually really great. And we're gonna go with. We didn't get. Well, we got. Oh no, I missed those. Yeah, I need to get those 2 items as well. We're gonna upgrade this one. We are far from. Nope. I need something else. Ian Curse would be acceptable. That would be Wummy Water, because Wummy Water goes with Beyond Growth. Ian Curse goes with that one, but that's not what I'm looking for. So let's reroll. Nope. Let's eliminate Sausage. Still no. Still a no. Either song, there we are, and I want to hold Focus Shade. Yeah. Hang on, I have none of my scaling items. How can I have none of my scaling items, but I have nurses? Did I miss something? Did I miss something when I set this up? Because I need both of my scaling items, which I don't have yet. Why are they not here yet? I don't want Stone Piggy Bank. I don't want Nurse's Home. There, that's one. Where's the other one? Where's Blacksmith? There's Blacksmith. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, apparently you made a mistake with the Nurse's Home, man. That should have. No, because the Nurse's Home comes afterwards. So it is only those 2, and then okay, no, I'm an idiot. Right. We're gonna go with credit card here because we need more of that. It's false, so we can take the right. Sure. We're doing alright for now. Yeah, we're going to credit card again. And we now have a double upgrade. We're gonna go nuts. That's alright. Not the best. It's the worst. It's better than, well, that's not better than that. Have a look around for the upgrade boxes, because they have to be somewhere. We're gonna go with gain 3 holo points every 3 seconds to get that out of the way. Well, is that the right? Well, probably should have put that. Alright, so. Oh. useful on this one? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Definitely not me. Okay, sure. Let's awaken these, and let's then go for the last credit card. And let's go for glow stick. Yeah, we didn't get a skill. So now we're gonna finish the skills, and then we're gonna do the we're gonna do the skills, and then the first collab item. Sure. And we got a super item. Sure, that helps. Yeah. Of course. Why not? Good grief. Kind of need to enchant stuff, so let's enchant the two items that we actually want to combine first. Just Idle Song and Glow Stick. Alright, and let's upgrade Glow Stick a little bit. Good grief. That was a lot of things. Again, skills first. At this stage. And afterwards, no skills, so now we're going to look at Idle Song and Glow Stick. But we have a decent chance to always finding at least one. Healing is very useful. I'm not used to having so few Risus on the map. Why isn't there more of them? Why is there only 1, 2 turns? Even if you can do only 1, no, only 2 turns, then that should still be. Hang on, what did it say? What's triggering this? Oh, it's the coins. Oh yeah, I don't have piggy bank. That's the one that I'm looking for. Right, I don't have piggy bank. So that's kind of weird, because I thought I had counted them out correctly, but apparently not. So I can either use... hang on, but I also was thinking about Nurse's Wand, so what is going on here? I didn't take piggy bank yet, and I didn't take the focus shades yet. So I shouldn't have taken Nightly Milk. Nightly Milk should have gone away. Dang it. Oh, did I have too many upgrades still active? That's a distinct possibility. Gotta be honest. I didn't check those. I checked the weapons. I didn't check the upgrades. That might have been my mistake. Okay. We have to upgrade something. Could enchant stuff. But I don't think that is the most useful the best use of our time and upgrade quality. Let's go with the switch. That will give us more coin, and that will of course give us more resources. Some sort of probably I have to look around for other things, didn't I? I think I did. triple. Glow stick, song thanks. We're gonna max out glow stick. Oh, that goes further than six. Right. And this one. And we've got the golden anvil. That we have idle song. That we could in theory combine it, but only level 32, so that's a new. We're gonna take this and carry it downwards. No, we're not gonna do that. We are going to upgrade super chatty time again. No, we're gonna wait with this and we're gonna enhance whatever we're gonna get, which is not the one that I was hoping for. That's why I don't pick these up normally unless I've got it actually filled up. Dang it! Well, I have no more reroll. Okay, easy this. Fantastic. Alright. Really? Nothing new. I don't need pickup range because this will give me more pickup range. Only 10% instead of 20, but it also increases weapon attack size. Also something that I don't necessarily need. We're gonna go our money revenue from these guys. I kind of want to have a look around to see whether there's any other boxes that I can make. Check something really quick. Something is beeping at me. What do we have here? Not interesting. Yes, I know that I started streaming. And of course I'm getting a call now. I'll be back in a minute. Just a moment. And I'm back. Alright. Quite important call that I need to take, sorry. Let's continue. We are looking for... What are we looking for? Probably this one would be nice. But the fact that I've already screwed up quite a bit is kind of... Well, it's on point. It's on brand, I'd say. Very much on brand for now. These are the ones where I don't have to move around. Alright. Nothing new, but that's fine. And yeah, we are looking for that one. Second anvil. We could go 1v water, but I don't want to go 1v water right now. Should I finish Tiara, or should I start finishing the items? I could start finishing the items. That isn't actually that hurtful. So let's finish Tiara and let's upgrade a couple of things. We have enough to enchant everything that we have right now, and then have one left to maybe enchant whatever we are getting. I should not have taken the box last time. Should I risk the box now? Alright, we're gonna take 1v water. Just to be able to progress here. We're gonna enchant 1v water, there we go. And take this. And we want 1v water or neither of those, to be entirely honest. There's 1v water and EL book that we're looking for right now. We can take this one. It does have negative. And this one actually not that interesting, because size for these guys doesn't really matter. This isn't an AoE dependent thing. We have no rerolls left. That actually smarts a little bit. Alright, but we don't need them. BL book? BL book. BL book? BL book. BL book and 1 water. 1 water and 1 water. What is a little bit sad is that none of these are final, so yeah, we're now getting a little bit into the final stages of it. We can actually now upgrade stuff. This one, upgrade that one. I don't really need that. This doesn't actually help us that much. One water is at 4, and BL is at 4, so both of those get 1 each. We are slowly but surely approaching the level where we should be grading into our first super collab, but also missing that one was a little bit of a setback, but getting the super item, the super idol dress, or whatever it's called, actually really threw us ahead. That was worth because we hadn't upgraded the address beforehand. Oh, that didn't freeze that. Oh, dang! I forgot that I can trigger those twice, because now it needs to reload. Ha! Oops. Yeah. That's a little bit of an oopsie right there. I didn't get that. I'm gonna wait to find the next item before I think that. Yes, those two. Because I don't have any hammer yet. Alright. Good. So that's our second collab item. All we need to do is wait to actually finish or find the next one, which is on the incurse. Hey! Fantastic. What am I gonna upgrade? Well, I'm gonna enchant in first. That's first point of order. And now, do I finish up the other items, or do I go for in first again? Because these are... I could finish blacksmith gear right now, but that doesn't actually give us anything. So we are gonna improve metal mill. But if we find it, we can finish it off. Both of those up right now. Sure. I mean, something like the super anvil would also be interesting to have. It doesn't tell me. Ian curses by the cooking. Still lagging behind a little bit. 3 and 4, there we go. Now they are on the same level. Last time that we're gonna actually level these on the same level. Once we're done with these, we should be good to roll out for the attribute upgrade and just using. This is going a lot better than I expected. We actually got an upgrade, so we're going to use the upgrade. Right. I'm not finding any boxes. I don't think anyone's far enough west. Increase damage of the main weapon by 20%. Increase speed of the character. That's not what I'm interested in. We're going to take the speed up here. We didn't take that one. And we are going to upgrade this. And we have another one lined up. So we do need a second. There's the second full mantle. I also need more. Well, first of all, I need another item. I was trying to evade my own attack earlier. Alright. There's a lot of stuff going on. So we're not going to take Nurse's Wand. That goes away. I want to see what else we have instead of Focus Shade, because I think the Piggy Bank is another one that we have open. I'm not going to take that, so we are going to take Focus Shades here. And Psycho Access here in the other one, so that should roll up next. Even if it doesn't, that would be fine. I would love to get the item done. I could upgrade Focus Shade into Nirvana. Good idea, because none of these are actually upgradable in any meaningful way. The enchantment would be great. Come on. Give me something useful already. Might as well use my item now that I'm here. Psycho Acid is. Unenchanted, yeah, sure. Alright. Haster, sure. Yeah. Probably should have done this the other way around, but it's fine. I'm still not getting enough coins to actually keep up 2 copies of Risu. Interesting. I want to check, like, how much... I can have maximum 3 Risus out there, and they remain for 15 seconds. Now 15 seconds, I currently am on level 3, that's 3 holo coins every 3 seconds. Which means in 15 seconds, that's 15 holo coins, which should be enough. That by itself should be enough to have to have 1 Risu active all the time. Huh. Okay, yeah, I need the stone piggy bank to make full use of this. Because that stacks with the proper stuff. And I think right now what I'm seeing is just the coins that I'm picking up, which they are maximized, but they're not enough. Oh, that's kind of annoying that I messed that up. So, Milk has to go. Milk will have to go, and we will have to go for... And we will have to go for the piggy bank. I think that's the way to go for this build. I mean, it's not a bad build, but could be better. Both are 3. This gets damage increase. This gets increased damage. Haste up, sure. I love haste up. Need the heal there. Because there's so much on the screen that I can't even see what's going on. The stamps are really not helpful today. At all. It's kind of sad. Haste. should have gone back to get this. Alright, axe to axe, and then you're going to go with lava. Right, only one upgrade left. Field range does really help us. To neutralize it, so yeah, and let's finish up these guys for the meteorite. Something just happened. Something. Oh, we got a ghost. We have a ghost. Swap that out. Strengthen that. I just realized something. I don't need these guys. The one thing that I really, really don't need. And you're here now? Okay, you know what? Strengthen you. What's up here? Get them? That one. Final. 2 more anvils. Use to upgrade this. And upgrade. And upgrade. And now we are at 6. And now we are not level 7. And this is going to be and something somewhere here. Yeah, it's the potato. Slow snap. Potato PC. Potato. Potato. Talk about potato PC. Right. Ooh. Her crit is at 31%. It's not a bad one. The attack is at 108. The speed is really low, hang on. Normally my speed is above 200. Are her stats really that low? That's a bit worrying. The speed is really kind of important in the later stages of the game. We are getting very, very close to the last stage of the game. We're gonna upgrade you. And I never even checked what I got in this, so who cares? I know, who cares? Chances aren't that important. Not in this game, though. This is just what I mean. Another one of those. Sure. Do I have anything that I actually want to have here? Well, in a minute, this is gonna be gone. I hardly want to. Oh. understand. Right. Well, and that is pretty much it. Wait, what do you think it's doing? Drop like that. Another speed upgrade? Yeah. Far from where we need to be. Not use this one. I say useless. That was a rainbow. That would have been another couple hundred quid, but yeah, meh. Compared to this, that's 27,000, 7,000, so that's over 30k. Who cares? About a couple hundred. Alright, let's go back to the main menu, and let's correct a couple of things. Right. Alright. So let's see. So that is now done. That's good. Armory. Let me guess. Yeah. Dang it. It's two of them. Yeah, two of them. Oh God. All right. Oh, three of them. I wasn't quite mistaken. Okay, so let's hang on. Why is it three of them? Okay, I have 7 that I need to choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This should be all of them. So last time I took 19 mils instead of piggy banks. So this should be good. Yeah, which one did I just remove? No, that should be all of them, right? Yeah, that's the build. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure about Promstiara, to be entirely honest. The stamps are very much hit and miss. I have 2 million, okay. The stamps are very, very much hit and miss, but I think this should be the more reliable build right there. Alright. This should have brought us further down a little bit. It did, right. Actually quite a bit, because we were just below here and this has brought us above the halfway, so another level, another hard level should be more than enough. So, let's take an all out to stage mode, and to be entirely honest, with her build, I don't think Halloween Castle is a good choice, and I do not like this one. I need a Gachikoi character for this. And one that can take a couple of hits. So we're gonna go with this. Right. I'm gonna keep the heal potion. Yeah, because the other one doesn't protect us against bosses for some reason. Like I like the projectile shield. It is a good choice, but it's not a good. Well, I mean, wouldn't be the worst choice in this one, but it doesn't work against the boss. That's kind of the problem. But it might only not work against the final boss, and that would still be good. So let's see. Ooh, spiders. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Can eliminate this one. We're not gonna this level is you only have 2 ways to go, so finding the actual... That's actually a good one for last. Is it? I kind of want to fill up the items anyway, the one of the important ones I already have, so I'm not too keen on that. I will rather take axe. Alright. One more for sure. I don't think it has actually any of the things that I kind of want. Oh, it's so okay. We've got you. This will now reduce the and we're already at 3 Risus. We didn't even get super chat time yet. Now we also have that. We're already at 3 Risus. Good grief. This isn't worth a fully upgraded nuts. Come on. Ooh, that's a difficult one. We're gonna hold the haste and then take the credit off. Yeah. I need to consider the Shackles goes away, that actually doesn't interest us. Headphone I can't send away. This one I can't send away. They can be quite harsh. This level can be quite harsh. It's not necessarily. We're gonna donate headphones. We're gonna take non-stop nuts. Yeah. Her skills are actually pretty dang strong. Oh, and we got full because we picked up all these pickups. Come on. Your book? No, actually. Because I haven't found either of my primary items yet, so we are gonna focus on the skills to get those. That was risky, we will take that. Alright, I still need the Iron Stone, and I still need the glow stick. There it is. Yes, it's not as bad as not having the item costume, because so long as I have any combinable weapon, I can free a slot. But I really need to make sure that, well, I kind of want to make sure that I do get everything that I need to finish this as early as possible. For that to be my first super collab, because getting the second one by level 50 is not as easy. Again, still looking for the idol song. Could finish this. That would be a single one. Can't actually finish this. Oh, the other one's a skill, so we will use this one. Ah, there is exactly what we wanted. Put that down to awaken. I don't know why they're giving me that one for the second time in a row. That's the second time that this is the first stamp that drops. I do not want this stamp, ever. And it is the first one that drops. The stamps are a nice addition to this entire thing, but they are very much hit and miss, and you can't actually make sure that you get them. Unlike anything else, stamps are the one thing that you can't really set up properly to actually find what it is that you want. It is a bit sad, but you know, it's workable. It's just not very reliable. Probably should have a look at finding the surrounding items. So next upgrade from the anvil will be enchantment. Let me find an anvil. That's what I'm looking right now. And let's look whether any of the boxes are available. Some. Crit up is not the best. Let's go with glow stick for now. Let's see what this actually does. I don't think it does anything too useful, and it doesn't. Oh, another speed upgrade, yes please. And we need to enchant some stuff. Glow stick, enchanting, and the idle song. There we are. That we should be good on the basic side of things. Well. Alright, well we are almost at the 6 minutes mark. And there we are. And I have frozen, and there we are. Dead. Come on. Dead. Come on. Dead. Die already. Two bosses, okay. They are quite a bit tougher than I expected. I just want to really bad. I kind of want to go now. That's 30 bits. This is already awakened. We want to go with glow stick, and I just also need to make sure that these get enchanted at some point. For the time being, we're going to go with you. And glow stick. Alright. Delivery and another glow stick. Okay, this is my snow now. Fantastic. So let's how we can that is not the worst. take item costume then. Because at least that is for that. It's not ideal, but it's enough for that. Alright, that will be interesting because now I don't have items in my water. Oof. That will be very, very interesting. Very interesting. Because now I only have one. Well, I only have one possible item that I want. Should I auto-collect this stuff? That's it? Let's give me more hollow coins. Sure. And we have more of these. Here. And we have a Nando, which puts idle song up to max. Means now the golden Nando should one, but there it is. And we got that. Double size increase. Sure. We can eliminate sausage. We are gonna take a reroll. Take either costume. Gonna take a reroll. Didn't give us anything new. Promise Tiara? That'd be helpful, not particularly. I think we're gonna use fine. Let's have a look in the other direction. Anything that actually rocket for us. It's that gym. We're gonna go Ian first on this one. And item costume almost fully finished. We got this one at an okay time. Don't press strength. Bad choice. This should allow us to actually get a bunch of these, and here they are dropping. Good grief. It's already 2 drops. That's another 2 drops. Sure. I probably should replace one of them. I'm going to take 3 here. Let's swap this one out. Let's strengthen it up to max. That probably can strengthen the plastic one as well. That's another 2 drop immediately. Okay, and an anvil. Good grief. Sure. We're gonna enchant this, and we're gonna enchant and that's another drop I heard somewhere. I mean, it's for leveling, but sure. See, that's what I mean. Like, if you find this stamp, you're good. Especially if you find it early on, and like 9 minutes or 8. I think I found out the 8.5 or 8-minute mark. It's more than enough, as you can see. Especially if you have a weapon that actually finishes enemy really quickly, like the like any trigger skill counts for this. Any skill that triggers through the main weapon will actually count for this, so that's great. Whew. Spider cooking. We've got standstill, which is really unfortunate because that's the one thing that I will not be taking with it. And it's not that one. I think we're going to swap this out. I'm going to improve it. There we go. I think it's only been 2 points, yeah. Now that kills even more. And we've got the ghost. And we've got another one. I don't know what it At this point, yeah. Good grief. Oh, it's the reverse, the upside down one. The reverse there. Holy! Oh, yeah. What do we have? This one. Utterly annihilated by Nico. So it only works. It only doesn't work against the final boss apparently, and everything else it does work, even mid-stage bosses, which is good. Because that will allow us to actually survive this without too much issue. I can now just stay here and this will outlast her, yeah, easily. Alright, let's take this delivery, and another super chat time, and goes, and upgrade Ian Curse again. I could use some healing, to be entirely honest. We still have 2 things to enchant. We're going to enchant this one for the time being. I don't really need to right now. Yeah. Woo! This was a ride. I can definitely tell you. Like I'm so far back here now. I'm quite certain that I can in fact tell you. I have so many of these. I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous. I should be telling me. I'm not sure whether I've actually I shouldn't have dropped all of them right now. There should be 1 or 2 left. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. Oh, already level 50. Right. Reroll this. Alright, let's do a super on these 2. Even though I think we have the other one, but that should be in more as well. There we are. The healing was more important for the time being. Because we never know how long it takes. It shouldn't be too long, but you know. Shouldn't. Should have, could have, didn't. Whew. What's next? What is the next thing we need to do? Well, collect another weapon and another item. And the item should be the glasses now. And the weapon apparently is going to be heal burst. Need you. Thank you. And that's that one. Not the shades it is. Alright. I kind of need to enchant some stuff. What did we get? Yeah, those 2. Basically, 1 water and heal both. Right. I should have traded my first, but I didn't. So that's great. I'm not sure that there are anything. Are there more? Are there more that I can collect? I didn't get the crit one yet. I think. I think I can't remember anymore. Please. point where we can actually finish up the items. So I wanna exchange this one for Ghost, but I'm not sure that I actually have finished collecting all the stuff that I want to make. Could use some more healing. You know what? We're going to swap you out right now. And we are gonna fetch you, and we're gonna improve you where we need to. I don't think there's anything else that I want, so let's test everything out. Alright. Increase damage, sure. What do you give us? Increase damage and duration, increase attack area. That doesn't sound too bad. We still have this guy. I'm not sure because that works on the last boss's things, so that's not a bad choice here. That's a good one. Could I actually roll with this one instead of the attack of Sam? Because this is one that I would be swapping with. That might be a good choice. Might, in this case, be a good choice, because we do saturate the area with a lot of things. This is just ridiculous. Let's make that clear. Heal, focus is level 3, 1 water is level 3. Oh no, there's the crit. One water, beautiful. Crit up? What could it be? So there's one anvil and 2 items fully leveled. And yield both level 5. So 2 more. So 1 anvil and we are up to yield both level 5. Sorry, yield both level max. Which is exactly what we want. Or we can just get to level. Useful as a pickup. That will also work, obviously. There's something over to the left. look at the mass of nuts that is actually coming through. Oh dear. 16 minutes. You are getting a little bit close for some reason. Why? Why is it taking longer? Okay, we didn't get the 6 levels from the super item. That's one thing. I don't know. It feels like it's taking longer than last time. We are at plus 50% crit. I mean, we have invested a lot into speed and crit compared to last time. Pickup's actually lower because we didn't get the item for it. So is haste, I think, at this point. But I kind of want to focus on finishing the build properly. So unless it's something like haste. Haste I would take. Damage, attack, essentially. Don't know. We even got the lifesteal stand, which we haven't seen in a while. Elite. These are still the guys that I can kill, so does last for 90 seconds, so we should still be good. Oh, Lava Bucket doesn't have a single upgrade. That means we're really behind the curve. We are absolutely behind the curve here. Well, how? How are we so far behind? I love those. Finish this build. And we only have 2 minutes left, which means we won't be able to improve. What made that much of a difference? I don't get it. The enemy distribution isn't worse, it should be better. And it feels like we've stolen better with this particular build. So, you know, with not taking the 90 mil. For some reason I'm struggling to finish this. This is so odd. What is going on? This will have to be minutes, so that's good. Yeah, that's quite now. And we are good to... Really? Where's my gold mango? Are you serious? There you go. I can hold this. Let's enchant this. One level might come from me, but I kind of want to haste in there instead of the Asakoko. Yeah. This thing was in the way, I can't believe it! No! The bloody rune divider was in the way. Ah! Huh. Right. Once more, I guess. Dang it. I hate terrain. Did I mention that? Did I mention that once or twice? Maybe? Possibly? That I hate? I absolutely hate terrain. Yeah, yeah. No. Alright. I'll do a blacksmith here and I'll only need a credit card. Actually make it more viable with more space. Alright. Already paid off. Already paid off. One to this, one to this. I need glow stick. I need glow stick. I need glow stick. Give me more glow stick. That is not glow sticks. Doesn't want to compensate me now for bullshit I went through in the last one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've got the 2 scaling item, got that one. Well, I got the 3 scaling item and that one. Which means the rest I don't really care about. Should I take some piggy bank? I should probably take some piggy bank. So that could drop me. That could drop me the glow sticks. It could drop me anything else amongst all of this, all the glow sticks, or it could drop me something that I don't want, which is quite a lot of stuff by now. So if it drops something new, I've got a not a good chance to get what I want, so I'm inclined to not take it right this moment. It's a bit sad. I don't want the Incurse. I do not want the Incurse. I want the Ghost. They buffed Ayunda on this type of level by giving it more horizontal movement. It's still not great, gotta be honest. That's Sakurai. Interest. That's close. Alright, let's do it together. Maybe the double triggering would help, because it was a lot easier when I had it. Well, now I can use another anvil to actually enhance these guys. Now they completely unenhanced. That is making me a little bit nervous, to be entirely honest. I don't want to go in there with these unenhanced. Even if I don't want to say that too much, but still. Well, the habit and not need it, then need it and not have it. And well, that is exactly what I wanted. Enchant this one. And enchant this one. technically don't need it, but it would be nice to have. I guess this will do. If I can actually get that in time, maybe? No? 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 I can't do that. There it is. Collaboration! And freeze! And dropping knock on you! And we've got this! And Psycho Axe! Sure! And a delivery! And another delivery! There. And these guys! Sure! And another one. It's Axe and that one. Should I go with these or not? It's good enough to just have it around for now. We're gonna strengthen that. Sure. You see the difference between having that one stamp and not having that one stamp? Right now I don't. Oh boy, is it a hassle to actually get any of these. Just get the right one because I've got 1 3 that I want to keep, and it's not really getting any better. That one I did upgrade to level 3, but the other ones aren't even upgraded, and I don't have anything lying around. Last time by this stage, no, not by this stage. Yeah, in a minute or so, I would be picking up the next stamp, the stamp. What do you call it that? Alright. Well, it's going about as well as last time, up until this stage, so let's see how I screw this one up. That was painful. Really, really painful. And random. Enchant Axe, Enchant Level. Alright, come on. You're gonna take this because if I don't get the stamp, then it's unlikely that I will get the stamps that I want to improve. And if I do get the stamp, then I will have enough stamps one way or another. So it doesn't really matter. It is the right choice to just improve this one. And even if I get 2 more stamps that I want, I still have... The next one will only be 1 in the dust. But it cares about me having 3 copies. Second. And Stumpy Bang. And crit, I suppose. Fan or take it. Oh, crit does go up with the Tiara. I forgot about that. Tiara does give me crit, so that's good. Huh. I could actually improve that quite a bit. Anyway, we have Psycho Axe and we have Lava Bucket. I'm gonna take this and give me another level. Alright. Past the point where I last picked up the stamp. So this should be interesting. For the next level, I should then be able to decide which one to upgrade with the anvil. Either both of them, or still be lava rocket exclusive. Really? Oh, that wasn't the one. Dang it. Still be lava rocket. Didn't have to be lava rocket exclusive. I do not care. Also no problem with right, level 46 after less than 10 minutes. Just. It's got a size upgrade, didn't it? Actually, because choice because that does give me healing. Wolf Killer really could use some healing from the experience last time, so Spider Cooking is trying to do that, and Ian Curse is trying to do that. We are good to go. Now we're gonna plow through these, and there's these bosses. From Scanner, and this one. Okay. Alright, yeah, because I am not taking any damage, and that is not how good the nuts are. I can tell you that much. Wonder Water, Ian Curse, Spider Cooking, Ian Curse, Ian Curse. Anything else? Yeah, Wonder Water. I could get some P-Bank for it. That'd be helpful. It does take it out of the rotation, which is not the worst decision here. Max HP. Could probably use that, to be entirely honest. That should put me up to 160, I think, but I'm not sure how the percentages work here. Because this doesn't show me the percentages, it only shows me the exact number. Alternatively, Ian Curse. So let's go with that for now. I do not need either of those. I would love to get this. I don't need that. Again, Ian Curse. Come on. Nothing beyond command. But we are doing good damage. We are doing very good damage. Alright, hopefully this will be enough. Mango! Haven't seen one in a while. They're both at level 4. We're not really at the point where I can spec into something else because yeah, super chat time is also pretty expensive for what it is. I guess it's a 5-stage upgrade. So we're gonna go with these two just to make sure that we have. I don't really mind if I pull something else, but getting this stuff upgraded to potential is the right choice. Girls, you girls. Oh, you didn't even have the greater one yet. Okay. Yeah. I'm level 54 before I found the ammo. Are you freaking serious? What is going on? I didn't even realize that I should have been chased earlier. Okay, we now have 2 items that should trigger this. There we go. But we'll use this one first. Well, actually I don't because I won't be using. Same as before. Size and cooldown, that's not bad. Alright, we could go for super set time. I'm gonna have to wait to see what I'm actually pulling with that one again. Yearbook is enchanted. There we go. Ooh. This doesn't actually give me anything right away, so I'm not gonna go with that. I'm gonna upgrade the yearbook twice because I do want to get this stuff done. 1 and done with. 30 minutes. There we go. Sure. Sure. Knockback on additional book. We're going to go knockback and we're going to improve you. And we're going to improve you. And then we'll give us another item. Soon-ish. Your max, your max, your max. Already dropped another one. I'm going to have to check which one that was. Oh, that was a chicken. Okay. I really have to be careful that I'm not getting trapped this time. Technically, I don't need. I don't need to eliminate this, but I can. I didn't need to eliminate that one. I got stuck again. Luckily, it wasn't lethal this time. Water. This will be something else. Okay. Still fine, still fine. So the problem with getting the stand survey is that the stand requires you to kill stuff with your main weapon. And that is actually not that easy to do at this point, because the main weapon is fairly weak compared to, well, it's competing with 5 other weapons at this point. So it doesn't have an easy time of it. Because that actually includes main weapon stats as well. That has helped. That actually helped a lot. volume water, increased damage, and but I do believe that the increased damage would be better from the red. I believe that the add projectile actually cuts the bonus. The bonus doesn't cut projectile, any bonus really. And so getting a higher... I gotta move though. It doesn't lag as much anymore than you have there. Actually, I can pull up the task manager and resource manager. What are you saying? Can I get individual CPUs? Yes, maybe, yeah. Not really. Why? I thought there was something with individual cores. Hang on. No. Options? No. Oh. No. No, not on the details, not on the services. Not on this one. That is nothing, to be entirely honest. 15 gigabytes of memory. Yeah, there's not much going on, let's put it like that. I wonder why I can't see the... Ah, there we are. Okay. That looks quite funny. Okay, I'm going to put this on. Let's take this, yeah, obviously. Right. I need 4 of these guys, to be entirely honest, and nothing more. I think here I even just need 3. So let's see what I actually can get just 3 of them. We have enough stuff on there. This is on max, this is on 26, so let's upgrade this one. Alright. And I do believe that is all she wrote. Like, why? We've leveled this out now, except for the super chat fine. What's going on? Seriously, what's going on? I was struggling so badly with this, just with getting everything leveled. Why? Why does this work so much better? Did I do something differently? Am I an idiot? I mean, yes, some of it must be down to the weapon, initial weapon drop, but it can't be all, surely. This is kind of annoying, I gotta be honest, because it's not very transparent with how it's working, and why I'm now getting so much more XP. Is it XP actually? Because I'm not level 66, which I was level 80 something last time when I was struggling. So what happened? If it isn't XP, what the heck is it? I'm still waiting for one more. That's the one that I actually want to pick up. So we will keep that there. Yeah, I probably invested more on this. Stop this. Let's sell this. This one. That's one maximum. And we want to swap this with that one. actually, we don't want to swap this yet. We want to swap this, well, actually, we want to know let's swap this for now. We're going to strengthen this. Strengthen this again. We should now be max, 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 and max. Yeah, we are. Now we can sell this one because we don't use it. That's it. Oh no, this is one. We can sell you. Come on. Why is this not? Why is this not actually hitting you that much? Like, this stuff is actually starting to hurt quite badly. Eat it, die. There you go. Woo! I think we're gonna swap out. I think we're gonna swap out these two. Because fuck this shit. Swap this, eliminate this. Don't need it. Alright. That should be max level now. Another base. Alright. Range attacks in this are really not particularly nice. Crit is at 38. I kind of want to get this level 50. Attack rate is more. Handle, which I quite frankly don't need anymore, but that's fine. We are going to use it anyway for the average aura. I need the healing. I really do need the healing. actually keep giving. And to be quite honest, I could use a couple more of these. Could really use a couple more healing things. There we go. That actually might help. Oof. Woo! Alright. We did it. Alright. Who's next? Ayofi. She looks like she needs another two hard levels. Let's have a look at Ayofi before we finish up today. Characters ID. Ayrani Ayofi. There we are. I probably should. Can I do this real quick? Let's go into this mode. And I'd like to see in the preview. Hopefully this is going to be the preview. This is going to be interesting. Yes, it is in the preview. Okay, that's what's shown. If I go to desktop, what does it show? Interesting. Okay, that's not what I want. That's something completely different. All right, let's create a new one. And that's going to be. Actually, I could do this, couldn't I? Because I can't put a browser in here, can't I? I just saw you. Where were you? Browser, there you are. I don't already exist. Where? No. Oh, because that's called. Okay. Sure. And let's go. We do this weirdly. Why can't I? Okay. Interesting. And what resolution am I streaming in? It should be full HD, shouldn't it? That's fine. Okay. Okay, that's what it did. Oh god. That would have been quite something to look at. Alright. Set the URL to the page you'd like to display. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if I go in here. Yeah, alright. Oh, I can't actually. Oh, that's just stupid. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's do that differently. I kind of want it to be this one. Okay. Let's look at you. This one. Let's move you up a bit so that you don't see what you're not supposed to. You can see anything below here. ideal, but let's try with that. All right. So, Irani IO 15. IO 15. Good grief. IO 15. So what do we have here? We've got the paintbrush. She's got, so melee, first of all. Always interesting to see a melee character. Critical hit vulnerability stacks additively with other attacks that increase critical hit chance or apply critical hit vulnerability. So, where do we get that from? Paint puddle attacks from awakened form do not increase the crit count of the bonuses from enhancements and growth. Okay, so the puddles count as individual things. They don't. That's what I meant with the division earlier. So that doesn't happen here. She swings a giant brush in front, increases damage by 20%. Swings a second time, size. 3 times size, covers targets with paint, increasing critical hit chance by 15%. Target may also leave paint on the ground, which deals plus 50% weapon damage. No, which deals 50% weapon damage. Alright, that's interesting. That's a debuff. So, up until this point, anything special in here? Size. So yeah, probably not the crit is only 1%, so low crit chance, but crit vulnerability increase, which is probably compensating for that a little bit. Speed is good, attack is alright, HP is low. I think 60 is pretty much the lowest one you can get, or is that average? Well, we'll check later on. What else do we have? Paint the canvas. Press the main or secondary button to paint and to deal damage. That's an interesting one to remember. So with this one, you actually have to do stuff, and the cooldown only starts after you've used it up. Quite important to remember. I'm not quite sure whether it actually says that. Yeah. So if you use, yeah, if the 20%. The 20 seconds pass, then the cooldown begins, I believe. Enemies take damage as the brush rolls over them. Paint drops remain on the ground for 5 seconds. After the special ends, and any new enemies that walk over them will also get damage. During the special, enemies and even the in-game timer will be paused. Quite important. You can still move. The enemies can't, and the timer's paused. Aofi's attacks will also be paused, but some timers like her alien brainwashing skill and the cooldown of draw itself are not paused with the game, meaning they continue to count down and activate. Projectiles from enemies will not be paused, however. Aofi will dodge all of them. So you can move through projectiles and you will dodge all of them. Aofi can't Aofi cannot move, but can still pick up XP and other drops near her. So okay, you also can't move. Alright. Yeah, Aofi. Once per second, after Aofi takes damage from an attack, Aofi immediately heals 1% for every target within 50 pixels. 1, 2, or 3% HP. Once per second after Aofi takes damage. So does that only happen once? It looks like it. Huh. Okay. Alien brainwashing. Every 15 seconds release brainwashing wave that deals 200% damage and pacifies targets, maximum 10 for 3 seconds, gain 15 seconds. Gain 1% crit for each target brainwashed for, yeah, that's where the crit comes in. So we've got crit up in the main weapon. That's crit vulnerability on enemies. I'm not quite sure whether this does crit vulnerabilities on enemies as well, because that also splashes with paint. We've got again crit in here. And targets drop language off their switch IoT's language, granting attack speed or attack speed per. What's per? By 25% attack speed and I don't think I've seen this before. Is that haste? No, it can't be haste. That would be attack speed. Or crit or haste, this is haste, or crit or haste by 10%. If the current language gained is different, create a burst dealing 200% damage. That is 25, 50 or 75%. Oh yeah, these you can select, so it drops orbs on the floor which have like EN or ID or something else written in it. And I think it's different languages give different stat increase, but I'm not sure. Now we've got some trivia. What is true? Weird. Alright, well that's what we're going to do next time. We'll also have a look at weapons and items next time, but it will be a crit build, which is generally quite interesting. It's a melee crit build, which is very interesting. I'm not quite sure that we're going to be able to keep to the melee part of this, because the crit items and the crit special, the crit super collab, are either multi-shot or ranged, I believe. I think they might be multi-shot. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you had fun, and I'll see everybody next time. Oh yeah, speaking of, on Sunday, I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, but I think it's going to be a leatherworking video. I'm going to have to set up a photo and thumbnail and schedule later. Well, say later, tomorrow probably. Anyway,